And this one I identify with.
Yeah.
Age is just a number.
I identify with it too.
It's not something that has limitations on what you can or cannot do. And our next guest is living proof of what that looks like.
Absolutely. Dr. Frida Birnbaum is a psychologist and author of the book Life Begins at 60.
I knew it.
She's also the host of her podcast, The Dr. Frida Show, Pushing the Limits. She joins us live this morning. Thank you so much.
Dr. Birnbaum, welcome.
Pleasure. Thank you so much.
You're speaking to me. You're speaking my language.
But
I try to convince myself of this every day.
But first of all, he's 60 going on 22 because he's so youthful, and you're not 60.
Amazing.
I am.
But I think this
Plus.
resonates with so many people who feel like they have accomplished a certain amount in their lives, but they still have more in them, right?
Not only that, it's the best time when you get older. So don't fear getting older. Look forward to it. There's so much to celebrate. It's a very exciting time. It really is.
Yeah.
Believe me, I know.
You're an expert on it, right?
I'm an expert.
But, you know, part of the thing about age, again, it's a number. I mean, you can ultimately do the math and figure out where you are. But it is really a state of mind. I mean, I remembered my grandfather. He was at 62 wearing trousers and he wore a hat and he was an old man. Then my dad at 72 and 80 was wearing sneakers and jeans. So just the way you carry yourself and believe, I guess, within your head what age you are, it doesn't really matter the number.
I don't know what age I am, to tell you the truth. I forget.
Yeah.
Till people tell me. But that's why I'm here to talk about the fact that when it used to be 40 and my mother was pregnant and she was embarrassed, very sadly she had a miscarriage on purpose because of it. Today 40 is you're starting to get pregnant. You're looking forward to it. So developmentally, we are really changing the way we process the years of our lives. So when we're talking about the past, 20s was when you're really starting to get a family, starting to have children. My mother would say, "You're 20 years old already. When are you going to get married?" Okay, 22. I'm here. I'm married. Are you happy now? You know, it was never enough. But then, you know, when you're 30, it used to be you had a family. 40s, you would reach your peak career. 50s, grandparents. 60, retire.
Oh.
Well, that was
When
it.
you put it like
over.
But it's true.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I got to leave. I got to go.
But
my pension check.
you know, but today it's to your benefit because 60 is the most stimulating time, the best time. I'm talking to you. You're reaching your peak career, and 20s you're just getting to know yourself, and 30s, well, children, family, whatever comes first today. 50s and 40s is when you're reaching the peak. Your momentum is going, and then 70s. Guess what? We are reinventing ourselves, which means that you can actually have a second career, you can go ahead and have vacations and new relationships, or whatever that is. You're young enough into your 80s, so we are living longer, younger.
Right.
Yeah.
We are, and I think that's part of it too. So many of us are living longer. A lot of us have cracked the code on how to live a longer, healthier life, right? Both our parents are in their 80s. Rosie's in
late 80s.
Late 80s. But I have to go back to this woman.
Yes.
My mom had me when she was
Something
37,
here
and they were like, "Are you crazy?"
I love it.
You had your twins at what age?
Well, I hate to upset anybody,
Yes.
but
yeah.
The big 6-0.
you have time.
I have time.
You have
No.
Yes,
Factory's closed.
I want to be a titi.
I have my two. No. No, but 60.
You had twins when you were 60.
Yes, so here I am. I think I'm still the only one who has reached that record, and it's been 15 years, so you do the math. But
Wow, look at this.
Seriously, here we
Love
are.
these pictures,
Look at you
Yes.
guys.
So here they're towering over me. They're much taller now and thinner. And you know what? I'm at this stage in my life where I have more momentum. It's not the coffee I was drinking, but more excitement than I ever did. So my message really is not to fear, but celebrate and look forward to this stimulation that I didn't even have when I was younger. I'm doing more and more now. So that's really something that I just want to tell the audience, that we are reinventing what age means today, and society has to catch up with that, and women have to be honest about their age too, so we can see that they're not put into different slots, because women with age have really been discriminated more than anybody else.
Yeah, no, my own godmother. Marisol, you're 48. You're not getting any younger. You better start
So
making
what?
moves. I'm like, and?
For?
But I think, and I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel so much more secure in who I am now.
That's the key,
I
I think.
feel much more confident making decisions in my career, in my personal life, and I think that for me personally is what has made aging exciting.
Easier. And well, what better way than to finally know who you are, forgive yourself for the things perhaps you
Yes.
were, let that go,
You have to learn.
and move forward. Yeah.
And you're not falling apart.
Right.
Neither of you are anyway.
Fortunately.
Which is a good thing.
Well, I have
So-
this hip situation, but that's
Well,
another cupcake.
Nobody knows
Okay,
about
Grandma.
that.
That's enough.
Listen, you look pretty good. If you stand up, everyone will see
Look at her.
that you look fantastic.
Real quick about the book.
Yes.
Life Begins at 60.
Yeah, so it's about, different stages of your life. I never really listened to what I was supposed to be. And so I started later, and 30, my degree, and then 40, my PhD, 50, by the way, I had a child then too. And then I had my 60s, so I have 5 kids altogether. But if you wait for people to tell you who you're supposed
You're
to
going
be,
to be waiting for the rest of your life.
Don't do that to yourself. You have to know where you are. But most of all, my podcast is about, I don't know how much time we have.
We don't have a whole lot of time.
It's about your success, your history, and your plans, because I was always
Birnbaum,
very
thank
excited
you.
about that.
Thank